great general warm-up to do for the entire body to get the ball and socket joints moving of the hips and shoulders in communication with the trunk and the abdominal obliques, the long muscles of the hips, the hamstrings, the IT band, the quadriceps. I use a prop. This is a baseball bat. You can use a golf club. You can use a stick, a towel, anything that your arms can be held wide over your head. And you want to start by standing wider than shoulder width, taking one step forward with one foot at a time. So you'll start with the right leg forward. And you're going to use a combination of two movement patterns throughout this whole process. You're going to use forward bend and backward bend. But it's important to note that as you are forward bending, you're pushing your hips back behind your heels. And as you're backward bending, you're pushing your hips forward in front of your toes. It's not just from the waist. That would be more of a back exercise, and that could be quite painful for some. So arms overhead, bending back and forward. The other dimension of movement is to add side bend. And once again, think of the ball and socket of the hip. You want to rock the hip socket back and forth in a lateral motion along with the shoulders so that the communication between the muscles that move that and the joint motion itself is good. It's a great warm-up for the entire body. Keeping that right foot forward, you're going to turn, keeping your feet straight ahead, turn your body to the left and repeat the same two movement patterns, forward and backward, using your hips rocking in the socket, and side to side. This might feel difficult for some of you just starting out, but as anything, practice makes perfect, so just take your time, go slow with the movements, and don't push it. Let your body warm naturally and gradually. You can make it a little bit more challenging and turn the opposite direction over your forward leg and do the forward and backward movement and the side to side movement. Repeat that with the other leg, and you've got a great warm-up for most sports.